Yep. Good fish.
John?
Good fish, Dad.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, good fish.
That hit.
There's a bite. Yeah.
Oh, oh yes.
That's a good fish.
Well, as you would have seen, the snapper were even more angry than usual during this session, and we were getting absolutely smashed almost every drop. In fact, they were hitting so hard that one of them even broke my reel, but we'll get to that soon. Now, we started off targeting pelagics this morning, but when we weren't having any luck, the decision was made to switch up our tactics and try and chase a feed of snapper. Now, basically what you're going to be seeing us do is use this rig right here to float down whole pilchards on top of some schools of snapper. So that's just a ball sinker running straight down onto the hooks. That is actually a click sinker, which you can clip on and off of your line. They're very handy for this style of reef fishing and float lining for snapper in particular. So if you want to check them out, hit the link in the description of this video. Now that's just running down onto a couple of hooks snelled together, and they are 4-0s. So I really hope this video is going to be a helpful one for you guys. If you do enjoy it, don't forget to subscribe, and please, if you haven't already, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. For now though, let's get straight into the action. Since the sun was up, we decided to head out a bit deeper into around 60 meters of water. As you can see, my brother Matt has assumed his usual position up in the cabin, having a nap. Yeah. There's nothing quite like the comfort of a few tackle boxes digging into your back, hey Matt? The weather was beautiful, there were some fish showing a few meters up off the bottom, and the anticipation was high for our first drop of the day. So let's see what happens.
I'm going straight down, basically.
Yeah. Hopefully you're going straight down, aren't you?
Hopefully. Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Snapper.
Good fish.
Yeah, decent one. Yeah. Nice one. Yep.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah, he's going alright. Not a monster, but he'll be decent.
Getting the bite there.
Yeah, you fish that. You fish that if you.
No, I've missed it. Yeah.
He's going alright.
Yeah, they're big.
Not bad. Nice panty anyway.
Yeah.
There we go, guys. Little snapper. Anyway, we've come to a spot where we know we usually get a few snapper. That's a nice one to start. Dad missed one too. So hopefully we can at least get a feed of snapper for our efforts. Now, I still had to tie a rig on Dad's rod, so I lent him mine to fish with for the meantime. This was the very next drop after I caught that first fish. That's a better fish. Yeah, take a line. Let's take a line. Yeah, that's a good fish. Got the net ready here for him because I think this will be a pretty good one. That colour.
I'll be bringing him up sideways, I think.
He'll be alright.
Oh, there's a shark at him. Oh no, he just blew his bubbles.
Oh, I thought it was a shark too.
Don't die.
He's alright. Very nice.
Yeah, that's better.
Beautiful.
Get him off and I'll get straight back down.
Yeah. There's another one. It's number 2. It's a nice one, Dad.
Yeah.
Fillets that size are just a nice thickness to cook on the barbecue and have with some chips and salad. Beautiful. Alright, let's see if I can tie up this time. Dad's dropping down again. Yep, Dad's on again here. I nearly got his line tied. Here's another nice one, nice panties. Alright, the good news is your line is ready here. There you go. There's number 3. 3 drops, 3 fish. Not monsters, but tasty panties.
3 fish in the first 3 drops. That's not a bad strike rate at all. Now the action didn't slow down there, but I just wanted to give you a really quick close-up look of how we rig up our baits. So we use anything from flesh baits cut into strips, whole squid, whole yakkers, or in this case, we're using whole pilchards. As you can see, the top hook goes through the eye or the nose of the pilly, and the bottom hook gets pinned through the back, making sure that there's plenty of hook exposure. Leaving a bit of slack in the line between your hooks also ensures the bait will sit perfectly straight and won't spin. I also want to really quickly show you what our hands are doing up at the reel and the technical side of this style of fishing for snapper. So as I've said in the past, we prefer overhead reels because you have direct contact with your bait the whole time. With a spin reel, your line's going to be flapping off, and even if you pinch the line between your fingers, it's hard to feel what's going on and also slow that bait down in a nice natural way. With this, you can simply put your thumb on the spool as that bait's dropping down and slow it down to the pace that you want. As soon as you get a bite, you're going to feel that directly to your reel. Getting your bait wafting down as slowly and as naturally as possible is definitely going to get you more bites doing this style of fishing. So being able to thumb your spool is really, really handy. Now, as I said, we're dropping our bait down. I have my rod under my arm here, one hand controlling the spool and my other hand is on the side here, ready to engage that reel as soon as I get a bite. So it's as simple as you feel the line start to run out from under your finger, your rod starts to go, a fish has grabbed your bait. You're literally just going to maybe give it a couple of seconds, but usually they just engulf it and start to run straight away. So all you're doing is as that rod starts to go down, you are cranking that into gear and striking. So it's important to have your drag set properly so that when you engage it and strike, you're on the right drag. If it's too tight, they hit that hard. If it's too tight, your line's either going to snap or you're going to pull the hooks. So you want that drag set firmly to set the hooks, but you want it on your strike drag because they are just going to take off, especially the bigger ones. For me, there is no better feeling than your line starting to run out from under your fingers, clicking that reel into gear and just feeling that fish smash your bait. And you're about to get a perfect example of that coming up in the next clip. Now, this next fish hit that hard, it actually did a little bit of damage to my reel, which surprised me. I didn't know what was going on at first, but have a watch of this.
Show down.
Get one in a second.
Jesus, should. Yeah. Oh, good fish.
That hit.
It's a better fish. Oh,
No.
oh, what's going on? I got him. If it's a snapper, let me come under. Go over me.
I've got to get mine out of the way. It's round.
Now it is off.
That was a good hit.
Yeah.
That was unlucky.
Now, I wasn't sure what happened at first, but that fish has hit so hard that it's actually snapped my little anti-reverse spring inside the reel. So that stops your reel handle from back spinning. So for the rest of this session, I had to hold onto my reel at all times, otherwise it was just spinning backwards. The little anti-reverse was broken. I was actually really glad and really lucky that I could get this fixed so quickly. I went into Doug Burt's Tackle World at Bigger Waters the next day, and luckily Stuart could fix it on the spot while I was in there and had me back on the water straight away, so I was very thankful for that. I highly recommend heading into Doug Burt's shop if you need to grab some tackle or get a bit of maintenance done on your gear. They're a really experienced team, the service is always brilliant, and they're more than happy to share some local knowledge as well, so head in there and have a chat. To Stuart and Doug, thank you so much for your help with the reel. I got back out there pretty soon after this, straight into the fish, thanks to you guys. Now, it's always frustrating losing a good fish like that, but there's only one thing you can do, and that's to hook on another bait and have another crack. So what you're about to see here is the very next drop.
It's a hit or fish a drop here at the moment, guys. They are really feeding, even though it's a bit later in the morning. It's good fun seeing them on the sounder, floating your bait down and just waiting in anticipation for a really solid whack on the drop. There's a bite. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's a good fish.
They connected this time, will it?
Yeah. Come over me this time.
Don't give him any slack.
No. Or is this your line here?
No, I'm out here.
No, but your line is...
Geez.
I don't know what's going on. Just... Here. You know, over. I don't know what's going on. That might be a blue bottle on your line again, I think.
Oh, yeah.
This is a good fish, but... Right, you can come over me now. Got a blue bottle on my line.
He had a good run.
Yeah. No, they're absolutely smashing it on the drop.
Yeah.
Get yours. Fight it.
No,
Now you're on. That's a good fish too, by the looks of it. Yes, Matt.
oh, that's a nice one.
Well done. Cheers. Now get ready for Dad. There we go, guys. That's a nicer one for sure. Went quite hard there too in the current. It's amazing we're doing such a long drift over this long stretch of reef, and there's snapper and bait literally the whole way. We're just drifting over new shows, and they're quite nice size ones. So we're just doing a big long drift, going over different shows, and every time we're dropping down, literally every time, we're getting a hit or a fish, and if they're that size, we're very happy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that looks like better fish down there, eh?
That's not.
Another good one.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Just realised there's a problem with my reel though, but we can sort that out after I catch this fish. He hit it.
Nice one.
Yeah, it's another nice one. He hit it. Hear how there's no clicker when I wind all of a sudden? If I take my hand off the reel, it just backspins. The anti-reverse has just crapped itself. He hit hard, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Weird.
Right early, yeah.
He's alright.
Even the small one.
Yeah.
Even though we can't show it on YouTube anymore, we brain spike and bleed any fish that we're taking to eat, making sure that they're pristine for the table. Okay, make sure you watch closely here. So Dad gets a bite, but he misses it. He quickly starts floating down again in case he still has some bait left on his hooks, and sure enough, another fish comes to clean up the scraps.
That one. Nice. He'll go alright.
Yeah, there you go.
Hello. Oh, that's a good fish, Dad.
Yeah.
Go easy.
Might have it in the bottom, I think. fish?
Yeah. Oh no. Are you coming?
No.
Or are you pulling us back that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting him now.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Might be a massive burley.
Not kicking too much.
Yeah. You getting it?
Yeah.
Whatever it is. Is it kicking at all?
No.
Oh,
A bit of a swim there.
maybe it is a big pearly, hopefully. That'd be a nice addition.
Probably.
Cod or something. Who knows? Do you need the net? He's alright though.
Yeah, better.
At this stage, we needed one more fish to finish off our bag limit. And although we had a couple of nice fish in the esky, I was hoping for a bigger one.
Yep. Good fish.
John?
Good fish, Dad.
Yep. Oh yeah. Woohoo.
Good fish. Come on, this might be the one that we've been wanting to finish off. If it's a snapper, I think it will be.
You know, it's going hard. Take it easy, John.
If it's a snapper, it's a goodie. I'll tell you that much. I think it might be, eh? Is it really it?
Good fish, that's the best one of the morning, isn't it?
Yeah. It'll be in the 60s if it's a snapper, I'm calling. Got some weight there. So this is probably the best fish of the day, guys. It really ran. If it's a snapper, I'll guess it's in the 60s or so. Hopefully bigger. Someone get a net.
After dealing with a bit of a tangle, we had that fish in the net.
Nice. He ran harder than his size. Like, that's a good fish. Well, that's a nice snapper to finish off. They're not monsters, but that's still a great snapper. It's good to get a feeder snapper. So that was a good plan B. Very happy with that. We got our bag of 8 now. We're about to head in. So yeah, we'll deal with this guy, bleed him and brain spike him. I can't show you that because of YouTube reasons, but yeah, we'll look after him for the table, respect it, and enjoy it for dinner one night with the family.
Well, that brings us to the end of the fishing action, guys, but I just wanted to remind you that if you use my code WILK15 on Salty Captain's website, you get a 15% discount on any products that aren't already discounted. So you can get all your boat washers, your car washers, you can get bundle deals, but there's also some really cool products like this lanolin spray, which I've been using on my fishing tools recently, and it's been saving me a lot of money. So jump on and use my code to save yourself some money and help me out a bit as well. It supports me. I get a tiny kickback, which I put into these videos. Now, the other thing I want to mention is I'm actually doing a talk on snapper and reef fishing at Anaconda North Lakes a little bit later this year. So I'm going to put the date on the screen for you guys to write down if you want to come along and meet me. Get some tips about your snapper and reef fishing and ask any questions that you'd like. I hope you found a few tips throughout this video as well. If you did, remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos in the future. I'd really appreciate it. Also, feel free to leave any comments or questions underneath this video and I'll answer every single one of them. Until next time though, tight lines and happy fishing. I hope you get out there and nail some great snapper over the next few months. Cheers.